What's up, my YT homies? It's your girl Alethea coming back in for another video. So if you are new here, like I said, my name is Alethea. I do appreciate you coming to check out a video here on my channel. Go ahead and subscribe because you're gonna like the content that you're gonna see here, and you're going to want to know when I come back in with some new shenanigans. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get on into this one. First of all, before I go any further, to those of you that are new here, let me just let you guys know what I do for a living. I am a teacher. So I know in the title you see that this is a WAP review, right? However, it's not going to be one of those over the top reviews. It's not going to be one of those over the top reactions, because this is not a first reaction, because I've watched this video several times. And as a matter of fact, right now this video has 42 million views, 2 million likes, and 212k thumbs down. So 212,000 people essentially don't like the video. Now, I'm not going to say one way or another whether or not I like the video or whether or not I like the song. And for those of you that are new here, let me go ahead and tell you guys I am 46 years old. I've told my age before. I don't mind telling my age. I'm 46 years old. I like some stuff that Cardi B has made. I like some stuff that Meg the Stallion has made. But please do understand, I come from that age of Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, Lil Kim, the old Lil Kim, MC Light, Da Brat, Missy. You know, I come from the likes of those people. So this new age stuff right here is kind of like not my Ricky remix. So with that being said though, I did watch that video, and I'm going to tell you what made me go and watch that video, because I didn't even get into savage, whatever, I'm a savage, wretched, all that good jazz. I didn't even get into that until I saw it on TikTok, and then I was like, oh, what? Yeah. So with that being said, saw on Twitter, I saw where people were a bit disappointed in the fact that Kylie, you know, the Jenner girl, you know, the Kardashian people, but I saw that people were upset that she was in this video. So I said, me being the nosy person that I am,
let me go and see what's going on.
And when I saw the video, Damn.
Is it that serious?
It's that serious.
Y'all, I was taken aback. I was taken aback by the song itself, and I haven't, I'm just going to be quite honest, I haven't heard the explicit version of the song. However, the clean version told me everything. Now I'm going to listen to the explicit version. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna listen to it, but the clean version told me everything. So I broke this video down, and there are so many things I could point out in this video, so many things that I could point out and analyze and talk about, but I had to be selective in what I chose to point out. That's first of all. But secondly, I have to make sure that I keep it at a certain level of cleanliness, because
Did I say I'm a teacher? Yes. And I don't know who's gonna watch this video, but I need my job.
I do. So I'm not gonna show clips of the video and all that good jazz. So let's go. So I don't know who to give credit to, whether it's the artist, the producer, the writer, the creative director, or what have you. Now, when I say give credit to, I'm not talking about credit for the words in the song itself, because we can go through whether or not they wrote this stuff themselves or whether or not they had help or what have you, because most of the time artists do have help from somebody else. I'm talking about this video itself. Who to give credit for this video? Point blank, period. Y'all, I'm getting a lot of messages on Instagram, so yeah, so just ignore that. So anyway, like I said, I'm talking about this video, so let's just go and look at the video. So the song itself is called WAP, right? WAP.
But she says WAP, WAP, WAP. Now I said at the beginning this was called WAP, so I don't know whether it's WAP or WAP, but either way it goes, we know what WAP, we know what WAP, we know what it stands for, so
tongue, they say wet and gushy. Wet and gushy. Wet and gushy. Doesn't take a genius to figure out what they are talking about, right? Right. So with the opening of this video, and I'm going to go to the opening and the ending all in one right now real quick. I may point this out some more in the video, but the video begins with water flowing down some steps. And then at the end, there's water going under the doors. It don't get no wetter than water. It is what it is. Water. So now let's think about this title. Let's think about the title and the opening of the video. When the video opens up, now some of y'all may not know this, but if you don't get Baps vibes all over you when that video opens up, then baby, you don't know nothing about what Niecy and Mickey, Halle Berry, and what is her name, Natalie Giselle went through in that movie. You don't know nothing about when they went to audition for this part. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. When you think about it and you break down the acronym for the word BAPS, it's B-A-P-S, BAPS. But actually BAPS, the S was there just for pluralism because BAPS, Black American Princesses. So basically these were black women that were high up princesses. You know, other than princess, what do you get? Queen? So they were high up on the level. And here they are with WAP. They're using BAPS. They come in with this WAP. So basically, essentially, they're saying that they're women of color, black women, what have you, and they are still high up on that level. So no matter what you say, whether you have something to say about this song, whether you have something to say about this video, whether you have something to say about them and who they are, it don't matter. It don't matter. Let me tell you something else if you don't know that this is a reference to BAPS, or let's say the 90s, paying homage to the 90s. Look at the hairstyles that they have. The hairstyles that they wear in this video. Not just the hairstyles, the outfits and stuff like that that they have on. I mean, come on, take it, tweak it, whatever you want to do, but that is pure D straight homage to the 90s. And also, when I think about that hairstyle that they had, I remember back in the day people used to roll the weave up and the ponytail up, used to roll it and put it in the microwave and then take it. Yeah, that kind of gave me that vibes, which I never did it because I'm scared to put weave in the microwave. So let's look at this image. There's an image that I saw depicting them for this video. Cardi B and Megan, heads back to back, and in this picture they have their tongues sticking out, right? So the first thing you think about, at least for me, when I see somebody with their tongue sticking out, I think kind of nasty, but also I think about snakes. The tongue, snake, being powerful, the bite, the sting, the venom, so to speak. But also, let's look at these earrings that they have on. So these earrings have WAP in them. Hoop earrings are coming back, but hoop earrings were popular when, for the most part? Baby, back in the 90s, right, hoop earrings were very popular, and the writing in the hoop earrings. And then, but these hoop earrings have the little drip on the bottom of them, the little drip, drip, drip. Once again, wet and gushy. Then we can also look at the fact of, think about that old adage, there's power in the tongue, with them having their tongue out with the snake. And then when you open, when they come in and open the video up, there are snakes everywhere. And I don't like snakes, but there are snakes everywhere. And then they have their tongue out. That, like I said, that old adage, there's power in the tongue. But also, and I may be going a bit deep for some of y'all, but we can get biblical with this thing, and we can look at Proverbs 12:18 or Proverbs 18:21, right? We can get biblical with that, but we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. So then let's move on to when they go into this little warehouse scene where the colors are green and purple. Let's think about that. Green and purple. The color purple means what? When we think about the color purple, we think about regal, we think about royalty, we think of divineness, so to speak. And then when you see the word green, you think of envy and envious. Y'all can't tell me some of y'all ain't envious in women. Y'all can't tell me y'all aren't. But what I also see in that factory, I see Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I see them as women portraying themselves as being something delicious, like some candy, like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I also see Janet Jackson in Rhythm Nation. If y'all don't remember, Janet Jackson, even though it was all black,
but it was 5, 3. I I ain't never been good at doing the little hand thing.
But if y'all don't remember that, y'all some babies. Y'all some straight babies. Now let's think about some of these lyrics. And I gotta look at this paper and remember what it was. Cardi says, park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Did you hear what I said?
Park that Big Mac truck right here in this little garage.
God darn it, I used to have a garage. It was a 2-car garage on my house. I don't have a garage right now, but anyway, is she talking about her garage? Y'all know good and well that's some metaphorical symbolism all the way right there. Yeah. Another thing Cardi tells y'all, and she lets y'all know, for those of you that are hating on her in her marriage, and I quote, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. I got one too. But Cardi trying to let y'all know her cooking is not what got her man. Her cooking is not what got her man, and it's not what's keeping her man. And then Megan turns around and she tells y'all, and I quote, he bought a phone just for pictures of the wet and Gushy. Baby, this phone, I got one phone. I got one. He bought a phone just for pictures. Not only that, and I quote, pay my tuition just to kiss me. Baby, you better get your bachelor's, you better get your master's, you better get your specialist, and you better get that doctorate. When I tell you, just for a kiss, you better get every degree they got out there. All right, so then we come to the point where everybody got a little bit mad. Everybody got a little bit mad. Not everybody, some people, a lot of people, and all that kind of stuff. And I even saw something where somebody says, y'all always talking about women empowerment till it comes to the Jenners, and then y'all got an issue. Kylie Jenner comes into play, and she walks in with this little cameo that I don't know how much it cost them to have her come in and do this little cameo, because it was just like that. She was poof in and gone just like that. But the way she was dressed, first of all, and we're gonna get into the 4-legged animal, but the 4-legged animal was there and her costume looked just like the 4-legged animal. But she walked in, she goes into this room, but not only does she go into this room, as she's going into this room, she does this look behind her that you can see, and I'm not even gonna go to try to name off movies, but it's that classic movie thing where you see some woman going in to do something she ain't got no business doing, and it's usually with somebody's what? Man. But now let's get to the 4-legged animals. We see a cheetah and we see a tiger. The 4-legged animals, and each time we see the cheetahs and we see the tigers, the clothing that the women wear mimics the 4-legged animal. So a cheetah, we could say that a cheetah is fast, powerful, and strong. You can't tell me Kylie Jenner don't think she's powerful. You can't tell me she don't think she's strong. I mean, as fast as she came on this makeup scene. But then you got Megan, powerful, strong. Cardi B, powerful, strong. I don't care what y'all say, they are, because they are in this game. They are doing the thing. They're getting y'all coins. They got these young people mimicking them. They got people out here, Meg got people out here about to tear their knees up. Tiger, let's look at some adjectives for a tiger. Fierce, daring, and aggressive. Girl, bye. Y'all can't tell me y'all don't get aggressiveness from this. Y'all know y'all do. Fierce, as they would say. Y'all know that's junk fierce. This video is all the way fierce, whether you like the song or not. The creative direction that they went in this video, girl, bye. Now here we go again. Once again, we can say that they pay homage to Lil Kim as well as Janet Jackson. Come on now, when Cardi B did that little squat down, that's classic Lil Kim. And then the little nipple with the star thing up on it. It's Lil Kim, but who else did that? Y'all can't tell me y'all don't remember that fiasco with Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake where she had that star when he ripped that mistake, and he ripped that thing when everybody was about to write Justin Timberlake off. All right, now let's look back at this four-legged animal. This tiger that was in there with Meg, it's a rare breed of tiger. Now, and P, my wife had to point this out to me. I was never into magic or magicians, but Siegfried and Roy, those German-American magicians, Roy, the one named Roy, they had this rare breed of tiger, the same kind that's in that video that's walking around with Meg in that room, that attacked him during a show. Now, mind you, he died this year on May 8th, 2020 due to the beverage, the COVID, you know what we got going on. But he was attacked and mauled or whatever by this animal during one of their shows. And like I said, that's a rare breed. That thing is beautiful. And I'm not even into animals, but that type, they're beautiful. Then we go to the scene where they're dancing. Now, first of all, they're dancing with some women. Cardi and Megan are dancing in a whole group, like some synchronized dancing. Synchronized. That's some stuff you see Beyonce, you see Janet, you see Destiny Child. Okay, Beyonce, Destiny Child, same thing. But anyway, back in the day, I mean, you saw synchronized dancing with a lot of artists. You don't see all that all the time now. That's kind of gone out the window. But they had the synchronized dancing going on. And then they were on Watcher, which of course, when I saw it, I'm like, I've seen that in a video before. So then I asked my wife, I was like, what does this remind you of? And first thing she said was TLC and waterfalls. Then here I go, me being me, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's how the words go. If I'm wrong, then oh well. But I'm just saying, they said stick to what you're used to. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Baby, don't bite off more than you can chew. Then I hit my YouTube friends up in our group chat, and Renee thought of, when I asked them and I sent the picture, because I screenshot and I sent the picture, what does this remind you of? And she pointed out Aaliyah. And I had thought about Aaliyah, but I couldn't think of a video where it could have possibly been. And when she said Aaliyah, and then I went digging a little deeper, because that's what I do, I investigate, I dig a little deeper. I should have been a lawyer. But then I thought about Rock the Boat. So then I went to look at the video a little bit. Now, while they had this imaginary water, essentially, that's what it was, imaginary water. But
rock the boat, work the mill.
Okay, anyway, we're not going there. But anyway, rock the boat. So then that came to my mind. Synchronized dancing, right? Right. Now let's go back to some lyrics. Because there are a lot of lyrics in this video that I want to talk about. But, ooh, I'm going to leave it at that. But Cardi says, she says macaroni in a pot, but she says wop, wop, wop. Now I said at the beginning this was called WAP, so I don't know whether it's WAP or WAP, but either way it goes, we know what WAP, we know what WAP, we know what it stands for, so I think it's WAP though. But anyway, she says macaroni in a pot. Now I don't know about y'all, and I don't know how many of y'all watching this are people that cook, but I cook macaroni and cheese from scratch, and I cook macaroni and cheese in a pot, and I know whether it's from scratch in the pot or whether it's from scratch and I put it in the oven. When it's in that pot, it has way more moisture than what you get in that oven. And we already know when she says macaroni in a pot, she's making a comparison, metaphorical comparison, right? Right. And let's not forget the video starts with there's some hoes in this house. Frank Ski's historical, there's some hoes in his house, and it also ends with there's some holes in this house. And when it ends with those lyrics, you see them show various rooms with various women, with different women, and you see there are different color stories in all the rooms. So of course, and I'm not gonna go through all those color stories in those rooms, but you look up those colors, red, black, white, they all have some type of meaning. Some type of different meaning. And something else that I saw in this video was a statue. In the black and white room, there were statues on each corner of the wall, and the first thing that came to my mind when I saw those statues were Aphrodite, Greek goddess, which is associated with the words love, beauty, pleasure, passion, procreation. So I automatically thought of that when I saw the picture back there and the statues back there in the back. But then you also have Venus that would come to mind, and Venus and Aphrodite are almost like synchronized together, and Venus a Roman goddess. So anyway, we're not going to go into Greek mythology or anything like that and talk about that, but anyway, those are just some things that I just wanted to point out about this video and this song. I'm not going to say one way or another whether or not I like the song, whether or not I don't like the song. I will say that these women are making moves and doing it like they want to do it and doing it on their terms. Now, some people may say that these women have exploited women, but men do it all the time. And here the thing is, a lot of these people, younger generation or what have you, some older generation, some people the same age I am, don't know how to get out there and act. But anyway, this is what they like. This is what people like. Let them do them. Let them be them and do whatever it is they want to do it and how they want to do it, and let them play by their own terms. Who am I? Who are you? Who are we to judge? With all that being said, I do appreciate you coming to check out another video here on my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe before you get your behind up out of here. I really would appreciate it. Don't just subscribe and watch from here on out. Go ahead, like, comment, and share this video across all your social media sites. And so until the next time and in between time, you ladies and gentlemen, be safe. And I want to leave y'all on this note. Regardless to how you feel about this song, and regardless to how I feel about this song, I'm about to play it one more time. Catch y'all on the flip side.